We are the Bro Force Squad podcast, and we make this look good. Puts on sunglasses. This is our movie commentary of the 1997 classic Men in Black in commemoration of the release of Men in Black International. I am your host, Jeff Hornacek. Before we go around and meet why are you laughing at my fucking name, Dad?
Here comes the Men in Black.
Before we go around and meet the fellow bros, our movie is paused at the 15-second mark with the Columbia Pictures logo almost fully up on the screen, and some MILF has a blue robe on. Again, I'm the Mayor, Jeff Hornacek. Let's meet the fellow bros. First, to my left, on the perimeter, creating shots and assists for me, we have Nate Thurmond. Nate, I heard that you actually went to high school with the aliens that hang out in the kitchen and smoke cigarettes. What were they like before we see them in this film?
Well, they had some interesting sexual moves that you may not know here on Earth. It was called the reach around because they had like 8 hands, so you understand kind of where that comes
I've
from.
heard of that.
Yeah.
Always good to start with a hand job joke because at least we know now there is some level of class.
Well, the lady with the blue slash is giving me a boner right now, so...
Join the club.
What do you do with their left hand is what I want to know.
And that is the voice of our backup point guard, Derek Fisher, joining us today. Derek, I actually heard that you made it to the 3rd round of interviews at the Men in Black Academy and then were denied entry. Can you give us any further details on what went down?
Yeah, all I can say is that entry exam is some bullshit.
And I heard racially biased as
Bit
well.
of racial profiling.
I mean, you're white, so that doesn't really...
For Caucasians, you would think, there'd be something in there, but nope, doesn't work.
When are the Caucasians going to catch a break?
For a shooting guard like myself, they really should make some exceptions.
All right, well, I will digress, or as Peter Griffin says, digest. And again, we are here to watch the 1997 classic Men in Black, and we are going to use our flashy thing in 3, 2, 1, play.
And here we go.
So, Vincent D'Onofrio is the villain in this movie, of course, and I remember when I was a kid, he's on one of the 17 versions of Law and Order. Dum dum, yeah, and my mom was like, oh yeah, that's the guy from Men in Black. I was like, I didn't actually say this because I was 7, but I was like, what the fuck, why? No, because he has his shit together on that show. He's like arresting criminals, and this he's dripping like green ooze out of his nose.
Drinking sugar water and
Sugar water.
Yeah.
More.
His fucking fiance refuses to say the first D in Edward. His name is Edward.
Edward.
Oh,
God. I can't wait for that scene.
I don't remember this title sequence being like so campy.
Yeah, this bug's about to get fucked up.
Linda Fiorentino is the hot chick in this who like is probably a lesbian, but that doesn't stop Will Smith from trying.
Shoot your own shot. You have to.
Rip Torn, there's no way that's his actual fucking name.
I always thought that was so fucked up as a kid. I was like, his name's Rip? That's not right at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah, the guy who gets his head fucking shot off.
Spoilers?
Oh, damn it, my bad. If you haven't seen this after 21 years, fuck you.
I've always wondered, like, because I remember I was on a field trip in high school, and someone got mad at another person for spoiling the Addams Family movie, I think. And I was like, what's the statute of limitations in general?
I mean,
like 5 years.
Do you think this movie could be made in today's climate, like with the border scene right here coming up?
Well, first off, they shouldn't even be able to get. If they're an 8-year-old, they're probably already.
The wall was built during this. I think this would be a very different movie.
Well, we are going to run into some issues with who has jurisdiction here. They get us so attached to this fucking bug, and then he's out of the movie so soon.
I hear they're trying to pull off a sequel with this bug. Actually, a prequel, obviously, because
I'm down.
his life is short-lived here.
You just tell me when and where, and you have my fucking $15, bro.
I'm surprised this isn't a TV show by now.
This was actually an animated TV show. I don't know if you remember.
That is true.
An executive producer that popped up there, Steven Spielberg, he actually asked Barry Sonnenfeld, the director, to direct this movie.
I wonder if Barry Sonnenfeld was like, Steven's like, Barry, it's gonna crush. You are gonna get so much pussy. And Barry's like, Okay, but then like, why aren't you?
That's gonna be a
directing it?
weird ask. Exactly. Yeah. Steven Spielberg. Hey, you want to direct this movie? You're a director, aren't you?
What?
Well,
You're breaking up, Barry.
allegedly.
In or out?
Yeah. Why are you passing this off?
Who's gonna tell the Native American guy in the truck that it's Mexicans only? It's gonna get awkward. Don't you hate when this happens?
4 sets of headlights is probably never a good thing.
No, this guy's got it.
Oh, the guy in the overcoat looks like he should be
It's
like an
great
Inuit
dialogue there. Oh
Eskimo
shit!
somewhere.
Oh crap!
Border Patrol definitely needs shotguns.
That's a rape van if I've ever seen one.
Oh, absolutely.
And I've seen 5.
What?
Own 2, but
Cuernavaca, gorgeous. Had my second bachelor party there. By the way, I just want to give a shout out, as always, to my ex-wife Rachel. If you're listening to this, let's just talk.
you don't want to get back with that whore.
God, you're right.
Just call him. Just call him back.
Seriously,
Just call him
would
back.
it kill you to fucking return a phone call? Is there anything cooler in movies than having a cigarette behind your ear? I don't even smoke. I just carry this around.
That or in the 50s, the cigarette pack rolled up in your sleeve.
Oh my god.
Classic.
Such a good move. By the way, was there any more denim in the late 90s? Because I think this guy took it all.
No, they didn't. They had a surplus and he took every bit of it.
Stanley's brother making an appearance.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Bien.
Yeah.
Abuelita. One thing Mexican people do have down is their plaid.
Solid. I hear it cools you in the summertime heat.
I've heard that as well.
Yeah.
It's very slimming. What I do love the line later in this, because as a kid, I thought the same thing, where Will Smith is like, "Oh, my third grade teacher was definitely an alien." You had to have at least one teacher you were like, "Fuck no, you're not from Earth."
You go back and think about it and say, yes, absolutely. Miss Bates from 3rd grade science, alien.
Tommy Lee Jones is someone, I don't think he's ever been below the age of 38, and he'll never be above the age of 58. He just lives 75 years in that
Pretty
one.
much looks exactly the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that a poncho, technically?
Oh,
Shawl.
yeah.
Shawl.
Ooh, a
poncho?
shawl. We'll go with shawl for the podcast.
Shawancho, maybe?
These are state troopers, right?
I would imagine. They got the nice Bronco there behind them. They need to make a comeback with
Whatever
the Bronco.
happened to that vehicle?
Yeah,
seriously,
something in the
dude.
mid 90s.
Well, like the late mid-90s, they cut it off.
Did not work well for the Bronco.
Nothing says the band needs one more gig to make it. This is a little bit alarming.
Yeah.
That's quite the advanced prosthetic. I'm going to say this, and this is not an indictment on the movie. This is just the way that you judge things as a kid. This CGI, not great. This is a little bit better. Maybe this is prosthetics.
The guy's head is actually pretty good. It's still moving.
Do you think this alien had to kill an actual fucking person to get that? Or did he make that in his basement?
That guy was a human and he killed him. He's dead now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that definitely is Stanley's less successful brother.
See, so you'll kind of see what I was
Barry.
talking about in the
It's
preview,
Barry.
the reach around. He's got like 8 arms. He could get like 4 guys at once.
That's true. Great in prison settings.
Yeah. And
This
he's got his own lube that's naturally made through his nostrils.
Right.
So.
That's just natural selection. Mm-hmm. This was in the trailer, I believe, like this alien freaking out. Oh my god. This just looks like, who was the fucking Office linebacker? Terry Tate?
Yes.
That's the way he used to charge at people if they used the last of the toner.
If you kill the Joe, make some Mo.
Is he the one who came up with that? Okay, because I've seen that in office settings, and I was like, who came up with that?
Yeah, someone posted that at our work a while back.
I never got that was Terry Tate. Sorry for the Papa Smurf jizz fest on your face.
That's alright. If you bottle some of that up, that'll be worth millions later.
All right, so this will come up recurring throughout the movie, but if you had access to the flashy thing that they're about to use, what would you use it for? Derek, do you want to go first?
That'd be great.
Probably every one night stand I've ever had. I apologize.
If you're listening out there, Felicia,
Sorry.
let's figure it out over brunch tomorrow.
Yeah, as a small child, you could really use this for your parents a lot when you fuck up
Genius.
Absolutely.
and do some stupid shit. Just go back a couple minutes when you didn't find out that I let the dog lick peanut butter off my nuts.
Off my balls repeatedly.
So we'll just live in that time.
Doesn't Will Smith make a comment later? He's like, "You're gonna give people a brain tumor with this thing."
There's got to be some type of cancer that they're going to have later on.
Absolutely. This is the best part when, like, he just has to pull out of his ass the alibi. What actually happened the last 15 minutes? Why is there blue shit all on my face? So you just got balls deep in a slushy, Craig.
He
That's
basically just jerked off an entire crew of Smurfs.
yeah. And then they left. They didn't even get your phone number, so I would not expect.
Smurf orgy, and you were part of it.
God, sophomore year.
You should feel lucky.
Stanley's brother's like, I can't fucking make comics. I can't be a Men in Black. Like, what am I going to do? I'm not going to look it up because this is not what the Broforce Squad does, but comment below, how dead is this actor now? I'm guessing 15 years at least he's been dead.
Gotta be.
Like, he probably died right when they said cut.
I'm done.
Well, they probably needed to cut him out of this movie. This is why he's in the scene now, I guess, right?
They didn't even...
So, seeing that little scene there where they look up and see all those stars, how awesome it is being, like, out in the country.
With no light pollution.
And, like, no light pollution from the cities. It is amazing. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite things, just looking up and seeing literally thousands of stars.
In high school, and you can't do this now, I'm kind of dating myself because you get raped and murdered, but we used to drive up to the end of this one street just to do that. Now, you would, again, be raped and murdered before you got 2 blocks out of town. This guy kind of looks like Seth Green, except he's athletic and can probably act. What was with the 90s? Like, unless you're wearing a fucking parachute, your clothes aren't baggy enough. And also, people used to tuck shirts in. And the jacket tied around your waist.
He's wearing a football jersey. That basically is a prison
well,
jumpsuit.
Yeah,
Right.
This was in the heyday of the Jinko
Yeah.
jeans.
It's ironic he's a cop and he's wearing a prison jumpsuit.
Yeah, what is he
Jinko
on?
jeans, oh man, and cargo pants. Look at that. That's
One at a time,
You
ladies.
could fit a whole skateboard in your back pocket. in
That was
Jinko
the goal,
jeans,
yeah.
I think that was the idea. Yeah.
This is a good tackle. See, Derek, you've been talking today. You want people to wrap up more.
You gotta wrap up.
That was a shoulder
You
tackle.
gotta
You don't
lead-
want that.
You gotta lead with the shoulder,
But you got to wrap them up.
Yeah.
I always did love NYPD. That means knock your punk ass down.
Yeah.
But even as a kid, I didn't make the connection. You know, knock technically starts with a silent K.
Pull a weapon on a police officer.
This move I've always wanted to do.
That was the start of parkour right there. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
See, he's freaked out. He's like, what the fuck? You're an alien. But actually, dude, anyone that can breakdance can probably pull that off.
You roll. I don't want to say that.
Don't say that.
I always like this beginning role of Will Smith. It reminded me of Chris Rock in Rush Hour as well. Nope.
Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
I know what you're talking about, though. I know the scene you're talking about.
Yeah, but that was also the LAPD is what he.
This is
he was
before
on.
CrossFit, so... Guys, if you're listening at home and you want to get a workout in the middle of the night, you're allowed to shoot out the window at a gigantic structure and just run up the ramps. I believe that's accurate, correct?
I'm pretty sure.
As long as you're there to run and just
Good
work out.
substitute from a gym membership. If you don't have the money for it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably no stairs in this that go directly up instead of
Elevator?
circles all
I
the
mean,
way up.
Really?
Yeah, there does have to be an operating
mean-
elevator.
I mean, that's just like legal requirement.
Yeah, this building couldn't even be constructed. This guy looks like someone, but again, if you're listening to this movie commentary, you know we don't look shit up. So let us know who he is. Also, he could maybe use another piercing in that left ear.
He's only got 4. There it is. There's
The
weird
sideways
blink, yeah.
eye blink. It's weird because this guy just kills himself, right? He's like, my dad didn't come to my band's performance last week. Is that an Audi logo 7
It's like
times
Audi
on his jacket?
with like Mercedes, or like is it the Eiffel Tower in the middle of it? I'm not sure.
Kind of a dark start to the movie.
I don't
It really
know.
is.
He just climbed up the building. He probably could climb down and get away, but
Right? If you have the athleticism to jump, to get
I
up.
don't know. Maybe he's just tired.
Enter Edward.
Yeah, this next scene is where we really get into
We
it.
meet the Clampets.
Two cousins who just fell in love. Who's got to
This
judge?
sounds like a shotgun wedding.
Absolutely.
If there ever was one.
Beatrice. Man, that's a name of a dime piece if I've ever heard one.
Coming in hot. Well, your truck isn't pulling any goddamn weight now.
You know, the second you drive it off the fucking lot, it loses value. That's what they say. Wow, Vincent D'Onofrio used to have hair.
This is almost like the start of Superman.
The original? Man, that is Superman. What is Edgar? I've been calling him Edward the whole time. It's Edgar. Way off. I mean, in
Yeah,
this
she never really
Cue
gets the
Law
D
and
in
Order
there.
music right
She
now.
does
He's
it.
about to go investigate.
Gung, gung. This is a fucking prequel. That's what it is. It's rare that you see overalls that are denim. Not denim, khaki.
Yeah, those are like
That
canvas
is
almost.
interesting. When fashion zigs, Edgar zags. We've always said that.
He's a working man.
These aliens are really efficient at sucking out your interskeletal structure.
Your innards, as some people might
I had
call
an
it.
ex-wife who was equally as talented at it.
That was just semen, though.
And it wasn't mine. Was the problem.
There it is.
How do you think Vincent D'Onofrio even came in and read for this role? They were like, all right, so the first 14 seconds you're on screen, you're Edgar, and then your entire inner organs and skeletal structure are sucked out of your body, and we need you to walk.
So, with his body structure and his neck structure specifically, was there anything done to him, like CGI?
It's a great question. There has to be, right?
I mean, it looks pretty seamless, but going from what he just looked like 30 seconds ago, I don't know how he could have
Basically, just like smudge your face
that.
for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, like how long?
more.
Sugar water.
Well, it really does look like his, half his face is kind of paralyzed.
Like, I don't know how they could have... There's got to be some prosthetics.
Jowls.
Yeah, there's got to be prosthetics on that.
And did he have to actually fucking drink that? That's disgusting. Hanging off your balls. I love her fucking accent.
Yeah.
What is it, like white trash Wisconsin? Is this like the Avery family?
Oh, yeah. That looks fucked up.
That's weird. Don't do that. People pass out like that in movies all the time. Never seen anyone do that in real life.
Ever.
31 years of life, never seen it.
Jeez,
Even if
sometimes
I've been
I get-
shit-faced at a bar and seen someone else shit-faced and walking, they're stumbling and then they fall.
Right.
But they never just pass out and fall back.
Is there anything you could see or like a revelation that could be made to you that you would pass out like that?
Like, I'd start, like, shaking beforehand.
Right.
If I was, like, that freaked out.
I just don't think it. Oh, Fat Cop. Haven't seen that in a movie since ever.
Want a donut?
And of course, the cop's balding too.
Giving him the stare down there.
I don't mean this at all facetiously, especially in the late '90s. How fucking cool was Will Smith, dude?
Oh, absolutely.
Anything literally as a kid, you could have served me up a platter of shit. If he was in it, I would have gone to see it in theaters.
Until Wild Wild West.
He was the
you know.
man. Yeah, that's when we were like, okay, now you're taking advantage of us. I trusted you.
Other than the song Wicked Wild Wild West, Jim West Desperado.
It seems like, as someone who hates it, you seem to have quite an affinity for the.
The song's catchy. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. I guess that's what I want you to say.
Rough Rider, no you don't want nada.
So she is the medical examiner? I'm forgetting this. I know Orion's belt is on the cat. Okay, this is Rip Torn, I believe.
Yeah. Oh God, she has
Yeah, she gets
cancer.
flashy thing like 4. No, this is Tommy Lee Jones. She gets flashy thing like 10
Yeah,
times.
her mind was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, this lady got properly fucked up.
Unplug that. We're Division 6. We don't give a fuck.
God, the old days where you could just fucking unplug CCTV.
No cell phones in most of this movie, I think, right? I mean,
Or if you have one, it's like a fucking you gotta pull the
wind
antenna
it up
out
a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
it, then yeah,
Get your gerbil on the wheel to power it up.
it's attached to your car.
That's the best thing, going back and watching these movies and seeing, like, that would not fly today. It's
No.
not even close.
That guy just unplugged CCTV.
Yeah.
Paper. Dude, this is like the dream. Men in Black does your paperwork for you.
Yeah.
And I loved in the 90s, this was like classic mom on vacation at Disney World. Tie that sweater or jacket around your waist because we don't know when we're going to need it next. Cold front could roll in any second.
We might be out until 9 o'clock.
Who knows? God knows.
You might need that later.
It's only 5:30 and we're at dinner. Where are you going to park this thing? Oh, convenient. Yeah, in Brooklyn, sure, there'd be a spot there.
Yeah,
That makes
Not
total
a
sense.
chance.
Dream. That's the most unrealistic thing in this whole fucking movie. And there's aliens and a pug that talks. Parking in Brooklyn.
And you got 10 parking spaces right along the street.
Derek, you had an issue with a pug recently where you treated him like the Men in Black pug. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, the little motherfucker owed me money. So
That's so great. Tony Shalhoub, how fucked up is his face actually? Again, this is the Nate Thurman question about Vincent D'Onofrio. Versus, what did you do with prosthetics? I know they propped his ears out. Did someone just slap him with like a frying pan?
He's got something going on with his teeth, too.
Definitely.
Obviously, you can see that. Will Smith got the wave going on hardcore here.
He's definitely like in between takes has a do-rag on.
Yeah.
you gotta keep it fresh.
So does he have some time? He's got some contact lens that makes his eye look left as well.
Yeah, because there's no way, even the best actor, you could be like, all right, have your left eye look left,
Yeah.
and your right eye. I can't fucking do that.
I can't disconnect them. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I remember
this is
seeing
hard.
this for the first time in theaters. This is actually, for the time, pretty decent CGI.
Yeah, it's not bad. But of course, an alien runs a pawn shop here. Now his eyes looking down and up.
And I think his shirt is the material that like a bath towel is made of.
Terry cloth.
Is that the name of
I
it?
bet it's terry cloth. Oh, that's definitely a terry cloth
Yep.
polo. Yeah,
If I've ever seen one.
I had one.
And
of
you
those-
have.
Yeah, I had one of those back in the day.
Oh yeah, pimps definitely utilize them a lot. His gun, the noisy.
He's about to
cricket.
pick up the little cricket.
I was gonna say, my brother and I went as the Men in Black one Halloween, and I had the noisy cricket. Everybody
Yeah.
knew not to fuck with me.
Oh shit, we know what that does.
He'll do it again, Jeeves. I thought he had the pug. Who has the pug in this movie?
They meet him out on the
It's like
street.
to the
He's just like a pimp on the street, right? Is he a pimp?
there's a short person.
Was he a person that was turned into a dog?
Yeah, it was
Like a witch?
It was somebody that looked like they were in a carnival or something, and then but the
Connie,
dog,
circus folk.
The dog was running the show.
Small hands smell like cabbage.
Cabbage. God, this fucking orange jumpsuit. He's like he's the sixth man for the fucking Phoenix Suns.
Like a onesie, if anything, could be.
Tandem bicycle in Brooklyn at 2 a.m. Get a room. Dude, putting on sunglasses at night is so cool.
Well, he's about to flashy thing him.
Damn.
Oh god.
Yeah, so like when do you come to again?
I mean, right away, basically. Because then, like in the first scene, he started explaining it right away
Aren't
to
you supposed
the
to not remember anything
cops.
about
Yeah.
yourself at all?
Are those beers or like sparkling waters they've been drinking?
I think they want you to assume they're beers.
Either
Okay.
way, delicious. I mean,
Yeah. That's all that matters. By the way, check out our Fast and Furious commentary. There's a scene like this early in the movie where Dominic Toretto and Brian have their car shot up at a Chinese restaurant, and it made me really want Chinese food. Right now, whatever the fuck that is, I want it. It look like a steak teriyaki.
There was rice. I saw that much. Other than that, I'm not sure. Maybe drinking some Sapporos.
I know this isn't Paul Giamatti, but it could have been. I'm just saying. Do you think they called him? It's 97. Sideways hasn't come out. He's still in your price range.
Randomly, speaking of Paul Giamatti, I thought until the end of the movie that Tom Cruise was Paul Giamatti in Tropic Thunder.
Oh, I was going to say, in no scenario
Yes.
should that ever be, but that is the only time.
Yeah, it freaked me out when I found out. That
Paul
was Tom
Giamatti
Cruise.
is like, oh, fucking thanks.
Oh yeah, like I had no idea that was Tom
It's the
Cruise the whole
nicest
time.
thing anyone has ever said.
Yeah, or is it the meanest thing? Because the prosthetics they had to give,
Tom Cruise.
to make him look
also true.
He
hideous.
looked close to Paul Giamatti. in that movie.
The key was the fat hands.
Yeah,
This guy's just rolling his fucking spaceship
it's
around.
not gonna
I
fit,
think that's
bro.
gonna fit.
Well, if you spit on it, maybe.
You know, lube it up a little bit.
Why are we using the handheld camera here? Just stop. So, Men in Black International, obviously, which comes out very soon after you're listening to this. I'm not sure if it's in the same universe. We might know more based on some like alternate marketing materials. But they have disclosed where Tessa Thompson walks into the new Men in Black headquarters. Same entrance thing, like the massive
Nice.
speaker thing. Is that?
What is this jacket made?
I was
of?
gonna say, is that
Working
satin? Boyfriend material, I'll
It's
tell you that
definitely,
much.
Maybe like a FUBU. That's definitely like.
FUBU.
That is
Yes.
FUBU or Sean John, one of the two.
And he's got Timberlands on.
Timberlands on the
This scene coming up where he drags the table over to him.
Fresh.
When he's taking the test.
For whatever
oh my
reason,
God.
it's like an all-time favorite.
Great.
his pencil breaks and he's trying to do his
And the
best.
table's like,
So do you
and
want- you
then
wanna
the
get
guy,
in on this?
yeah, then the guy next to him is like, "You want to get down on this?" We could fucking both use it. I love how they're all in like their military garb. Oh, here we go. Suck
Of
up.
course, yeah. Front of the class. Here we go.
Jensen, of course.
Don't. Give
Hey,
me that
Jensen,
look.
why don't you leave the lingering stare at home, okay? If you're trying to not get knocked out. With honors. God damn it, Will Smith. It's true, though. He's really excited. Has no clue why we're here.
Completely left in the dark here, but we got all these guys in uniform. I'm trying to fit in with.
It kind of looks like those stock photos where they have like every ethnicity represented. I didn't see an Asian, though, so.
Let's do a cross check, and no.
Someone better be half Asian, because we're not. I don't have a full. What do you think this test is?
It's like the Wonderlick, maybe.
Yeah.
So Vince Young's like, fuck,
Oh God.
again? Damn.
I always thought that was kind of
No Scantrons.
Very under. Dude,
Yeah.
there is
How does
no
that-
sticker that could snap a pencil
How
in
does
half.
that pencil break like that?
And like, what's his plan? Like, how is that going to magically reconnect itself?
No, just use the other half. If you need the eraser, put it in your pocket.
Do you remember the move in like middle school where you would take the pencil and like wobble it and it would look rubber?
Oh yeah.
That's so fucking classic. I should do that to kids now and see if they.
Is this a Scantron? Can you just take some chapstick and go over the numbers and
Yeah, right.
it's gonna scan like 100?
Is that
You
true?
never read that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, apparently you can like put chapstick over a Scantron, and when they scanned it,
What?
I never
But you
tried
can't
it.
fill any of them out, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you just put the chapstick over it.
I think the only thing that
tricks
comes
the
out of
system.
that is your teacher gets very pissed off. At
Oh, weird! You got 30s on all your other tests, and you got
Yay.
100.
you. Oh, and you ruined the Scantron machine. Thanks. I had to stay up.
And
all
now you
night
shouldn't
grading
use that
this by hand.
chapstick. Yeah, because I don't know. We get down on this greatest fucking line. I love this scene too. I forgot about this.
I love his explanation.
I know.
for
No,
why
it's
he shoots
great.
it.
And this guy, he's just working out. He like is holding all of his fire. This is how you're cool in the line of duty, you know?
Yeah.
One shot. Boom.
Boom.
Nailed her, bitch.
Yeah,
Rip Torn's voice.
great explanation.
Why you thought little Tiffany deserved to die?
Could you have a more square shot? Though?
Seriously, you
Come
want to
on.
fucking take her out.
He's just working out, getting some lifts in, you know.
Exactly, bro. CrossFit takes no seconds off. come in and bust my ass while I'm on the treadmill.
He's snarling, but
He's sneezing.
he's got a little cold.
Right. We've all been. When I'm sneezing, if you come at me with a gun, no.
What's she doing? She's up to no good.
Those quantum books, physics books are way too advanced for her. That is true.
You know that book has a hollowed out like joint in the middle of it.
Absolutely.
She's haul-
Bro,
yeah.
we've all seen it. Yeah.
She's hauling around 10 pounds of weed somewhere.
She's just selling crack at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't trust her. She's probably a little person. I didn't mean like short. I meant there's a movie that has a twist ending like that, but I don't want to spoil the movie, so I won't say it.
Oh God.
Now I really want to fucking say it.
Well, now I want to know what you're talking
Might as well
about.
hear it.
All right, how do I even give spoilers if the title of the movie is the spoiler for the end? I can't do it.
Well, you can't. We'll just wait.
All right.
What's the title of the movie? He's a half man or what?
No.
Is that it?
It's a pretty recent movie. It's actually a good movie. Rip Torn is Patches O'Houlihan in Dodgeball. I just made that connection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, as long as we
Dodge
got,
a wrench, you can dodge a
as
ball.
long as we got Patches, we got a chance. A fucking sign falls on him and kills him.
An eye exam. Oh, here we go.
Flashy thing time.
You're all gonna wake up wondering who the fuck you are.
Got for Tommy Lee Jones looking old all the time. He looks pretty young, right?
He
here,
does.
relatively.
Very young.
Yeah. It's crazy. Because when I saw this originally in '97,
He was old as fuck to
yeah,
me.
he looked old as
Yeah.
hell. Bye.
How long do you think you have to charge that thing to get like 2 or 3 decent mind wipes out
Has
of
I
it?
got a micro USB on it?
Probably like one.
What are we
It's like
working with?
one for one good pop. And
Yeah, and then
10 hours in a
Fuck.
USB charger.
you better not forget to plug it in when you go to sleep.
You just carry around like 10 mobile chargers with you at all times, just in case.
Different batteries you sub in.
Yeah.
And you have another one plugged into your Juul, obviously, because
Of
you want to
course.
bang chicks. Flying saucers, bro. One day, hopefully, if aliens are listening to this podcast in the year, I don't know, 2044, they're like, oh, humans. How naive. This is how Will Smith, he was like a dictator of fashion, right? Back then, tucking your shirt in, fucking cool. You do it now, you probably play Dungeons and Dragons and are a virgin. And if you listen to us and you play Dungeons and Dragons and are offended by that, maybe take a look in the mirror.
And go fuck a chick.
Untuck
Right.
that shirt. Or at least put a belt on. I mean,
Nate, here's
come
your
on.
high school classmates.
Well, you know, I taught them to wear clothes. They hadn't caught on to that yet.
The guy on the far left, the way his legs are crossed, he looks like he's on like the Tonight Show.
He's
being
hiding
interviewed.
his micro penis.
Is that Nutella? What is that?
On the left, I kind of thought it was, but no.
I guess that wouldn't make
bottle's too
sense in
tall.
this kitchen.
No.
These guys are either drinking coffee, not decaf, or smoking cigarettes. One of those two is being done at all times.
Just kind of processing. Oh,
Wow,
Twin Towers.
that hits home. Simpler times. If you have a sailboat in the Hudson Bay, what the fuck are you doing? Get one with a motor. Or just
Yeah.
don't have a boat. If you can't afford it, don't afford it.
You might just be living out there at this point.
Yeah.
Because you're not moving around.
No, I choose not to come back. No, you don't. I do actually, this is kind of like, in my mind, an iconic scene where he just thinks about it like all night out on the pier. Probably sees a couple homeless people fucking.
He tries to get in on it. They shun him away.
People try to sell him drugs.
He buys them,
He's
obviously.
like, I'm a cop. What do you do?
I'm not a fucking cop!
Fucking firefighters.
Are you a cop? And then he's like, why that movie doesn't come out for another 12 years. I needs.
Who needs?
Guys, I think after seeing this with Will Smith's earring, I'm gonna get my ear pierced. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna commit.
yeah. Left side or right side?
What's the difference?
There is a
Derek, please tell me what the difference
personal
is.
preference.
Okay, if it doesn't matter, then yeah, I'll just fucking fuck it. Right side, I guess. I'm right-handed, so right side.
Hey, that makes sense, right? Makes sense.
Let's make sure the mic pits.
Look at that
picks this
hottie
up.
in the skirt right there.
Yeah, that chick's pretty fine too.
Oh.
What you're hearing, yes, I'll confirm. If this is your first time on the Bro4 Squad podcast, we drink excessively while we watch the movie with you. Derek is pouring what looks like a milk of magnesia with
Psyllium husk.
little psyllium husk. Yes. Now, let's get pretentious for 1 second. Nate, the red hue tint overlap from the cinematographer there. What are your thoughts on that for the scene transition?
That is preferencing the period.
Yes,
Of Edgar's wife.
absolutely.
Edgar's wife that had just happened.
Yep.
Very deep, very meaningful.
Absolutely. This guy's job fucking sucks.
Is he doing a crossword all day?
I guess.
Or, I mean-
Because Sudoku's weren't around yet.
No,
Or
is
what-
he? Yeah, is he the Stanley office
Just get to
reference?
sit there and read the paper all day.
That's
So,
true.
I mean,
Not the worst job.
on a government job. I mean,
If anything were to ever happen, though, he's the first one dead. Will Smith looks like a crash
they
test
pretty
dummy.
much just like let anyone in the door, like no security badge, none of that.
This was in the trailer too.
I kind of want the shirt that Will Smith is wearing.
You think you could pull that off?
No, but I want it.
Only one way to find out. You fly Icarus flew too close to the sun. You know what I'm saying?
I think it'd look horrendous on me, but I want it.
More tucking in.
I don't know what that means to me, but
This place, man, is still like more efficient than the DMV, and they're getting in fucking 97 different species of people.
this is when shit starts hitting the fan.
A lot of bald guys.
Don't touch him.
He's had a lot of delays. He flew Spirit in here, so it's a problem.
Yeah, he had a transfer with Frontier, so.
And you know they always
not
miss the
great.
connection. And there's no fucking free beverage service.
Can't even recline those seats.
No, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Not even in business class.
Like 29
There's no
inch
business
under
class.
average leg room.
And you have to pay for Wi-Fi. Even the email one.
Oh god.
Can't even stream on it. It's bullshit. Whatever his pants say, CT, whatever, that company, when this movie came out, they were like, guys, honestly, buy your vacation homes because we're fucking about to pop off. And I've never heard of this company. I love his reaction here.
This is basically like a Flubber ripoff.
I was just
And
about
I
to say that.
don't know which one. I legitimately don't know the answer, but I feel like these came out the same year.
I'll check it out. It's very close, I feel like.
I
I want to
feel
say
like these came
I
out
want to
the
say
same year.
Flubber is like 95, but I could be wrong. Not same year, 97.
Boom! Nailed
One
it.
before.
I knew they were really close.
This is 97, right? Men in
Yeah.
Black, the first one.
Yeah, because we were just talking about this earlier. There were a lot of big things that happened in 97. So
Okay.
Princess Diana died.
Rest in peace.
Titanic came out, classic. And then Tiger Woods won his first Master, so...
Check out our Titanic movie commentary, and if you're a Tiger Woods fan, check out all the Waffle House waitresses he fucked while he was married.
You can look at his blog and pinpoint them across America.
So these are all aliens. Sly Stallone. I see in the climate today. I feel like if you did this, all these celebrities would be like, hey, "Why am I a fucking alien?" Like Sly, listen to the way you talk. That's why you're an alien.
Newt Gingrich.
Yeah, Newt Gingrich
Really?
on the far left. Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Mrs. Edelson.
See, this is when you start thinking about it and you're like, fuck, some of my teachers in elementary school, middle school, high school, they were definitely fucking
I mean,
aliens.
yeah, there had to be. I'm trying to think. At least one.
7th grade math teacher. What was her name? Mrs. Turney. She was old as shit.
Definitely an alien
Definitely an alien.
from Jupiter or one of the moons.
Yeah, she was not long for that for this Earth.
She was not long. Is she dead?
As in, like she needed to go home, or she
quite old. She's quite old.
a couple thousand years. So this is a question I need answered. The agents are named after obviously the letters of the alphabet. So is it implicit there that there can only be 26 at any given time? or could they go like a AB, Agent AB? You think, or is it
Yeah, could you do like a CJ?
right?
Could we go
Or like
two
you
letters?
throw a number in there, or at what point does it become like Zanga and they're just too fucking weird of?
So I'll have to pay attention to this because since it's been quite a while since I've seen this movie. But do we meet any other agents than K and J,
That's a great question, or at least that are named.
or that we know their name?
Yeah. Rip Torn's character, does he have a letter? I feel like he does. Let me check. Or is he just like big boss man who sets the schedule at Applebee's for us?
You're working a double. No, I've got shit to
On
do.
Thursday? Yeah.
I've got to go to Joe's and get fucked up. It's $5 all you can drink.
Well,
I
shit.
got
That's
wine tasting at 5:30.
They give me a spit cup, but I don't do that.
what's this for? I swallow.
What was that?
I said, look at this bug car.
No, I don't think that's what you said. Something about swallowing.
That doesn't sound like me.
Well,
All right, IMDb. Where the fuck is Rip Torn on this cast list?
he's just dead. I love this part. His body doesn't fit well in Edgar's body.
Yeah, he's having
He
issues
can't
here.
even like rest his elbow.
This is like when you have a shirt on that's like a medium and you should be wearing a large and you need to, like, you absolutely need to take it off. I've been there. You're like,
you have to
this
play
is
it
my
off.
size.
Yeah.
Like, this is
no,
what
no,
I wear.
fucking medium.
This is what I wear.
You know, Nike's run small. They're a small company that's not.
Listen,
catching
it's the
on.
holidays, okay? Like
This has clearly been washed and
There's a
it's
lot
100% cotton. Someone wash this in hot water. So, Rip Torn's character, the head of the Men in Black, his name is Zed, which I believe is the Greek letter for Z. So that could be interpreted either way.
Okay. All right.
He could technically be still a letter, or maybe his name is just Zed. Because I believe if you check out our Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie commentary, there is a Lord Zed. I mean, he was a
yeah.
villain of the
Well,
galaxy,
yeah.
as we all know.
In a lot of other places other than this country, Z is Zed. So
Which we need to honor and respect.
yeah.
I really feel like they put Jay on the fast track here. I mean, he went through day one orientation. Now he's already going out on calls.
I don't even think they have his direct deposit set up yet.
Like at work for us, we go like through 3 weeks of training
3
before
button
we do
suit,
anything.
man, that's a bit bold too.
And the first day is like a half day.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-button suit is a bit bold.
Like
Late
4 o'clock.
90s.
Okay, you guys can leave. It's fine.
You know what? Fucking what? I love when, and by love I mean hate, when you start and you're like, hey, can I go? And like, I don't know. Do you think? You fucking yes or no?
Have you put in a good day's work
Oh,
yet?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, here we go. Can you be happy with what you've done?
Hey, Barry Sonnenfeld, who directed this, real quick, just fast forwarding what you filmed doesn't make the movie make sense. That's ridiculous.
It's so obvious.
That is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Let's speed it
I
up.
can put up with a lot of stuff. I love the Muppets, but that's treating me like I'm a fucking idiot.
$72 for a cab ride. Where did
Damn.
you go?
Clearly over the fucking Hudson Bridge, because
Yeah.
they charge you that toll.
He's on a new island.
Hey, guy at the counter, could you be more Jewish, real quick?
Is that
oh,
little?
no.
Is that little Dicky?
I believe so. At this time, just Little Dicky, because we hadn't established that Lil fad.
Yeah. And this is Gord Tot that he's hugging right
Yeah,
here.
Marcin Gortat is like, we gotta hurry quick because the Wizards have a game in about 5 minutes.
I've got-
and I start at center
I've got
for us.
I've got to go get a triple double here.
Yeah, I'm averaging 11 and 11.
Yeah.
Like, just 11 boards, you should get that on fucking accident. You're 7'7".
You should get 11 offensive boards.
Yeah, exactly.
That thing always looked like a turd almost.
Yeah. What do you think we're ordering here? Cobb salad, obviously, for Glasses McGee. What's Georgie Mirasan getting?
Maybe like a pierogi.
Pierogies.
Yeah, definitely.
So you were gonna say too?
He says pierogi.
Derek's like, oh, let's double down on pierogies, please. Guys, we got a lot of fucking orders up. Can someone get on these? What is this, fried ravioli?
It's pierogi.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
And there's a dead guy.
He's just sleeping. Hey, guys, let's have a drink to the Archelian Empire.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers to the Archelian Empire. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, that scene always freaked me out. Just the roaches dropping down there.
What if he's like, you can kill us both, but you won't find the galaxy? He's like, no, actually, I'm just a dirty person. This scene freaked me out as a kid.
Yeah, it's just so quick
I know.
with that little.
Here's my problem with Egger's plan. He could just taken the jewels and walked out. We'd have to make the scene.
No.
D'Onofrio, give him credit, man. He's having fun with this.
Like, how does he?
Is
There's
he
going to be
walking-
prosthetics like on his
He's
neck.
like walking like when you have to take a dump, and you're like, I gotta get to the bathroom.
It's exactly what he looks like.
Ugh, this is not gonna go well.
Twin Towers making an appearance again.
I do like this scene. He's got all the licenses and registrations. This is...
Pull them all out. Yeah.
And I'm gonna need your Blockbuster card as well. What? Why do you need to see that?
Your Barnes and Noble frequent buyer card.
Okay, yeah, I have that
Alright,
handy.
fine. All right.
Hey, congrats on the sex, man.
Yeah. Jay's gonna jump in real quick, getting covered in alien, whatever you want to call this next.
If you're gonna give birth though, leather seats is the way to do it. If you've had that felt stuff, this shit's never coming out.
Fabric, the fabric
It's
as
over.
well.
You're
You
just
might
gonna get
as well
some
sell the car.
some brawny paper towels that'll soak that right up.
Right.
If any luck, this is like some sort of vinyl or faux leather.
I believe it
They'll
is.
just, they'll just wipe right off.
Hey, okay, this guy's already fucking annoying with the bumper stickers. We don't care about your political beliefs. I just don't want you to cut in front of me in traffic.
Also, is that legal? I don't feel like he could see out of his back window.
No, it's definitely not.
No. Why is he driving around like this if he's like legit an illegal alien and he's not trying to get pulled over or get
Yeah,
called
so this
out?
is where he's zigging too hard, right? So he wants to quote unquote blend in, but now you're just breaking traffic laws. As a kid, I remember cracking up at this fucking
Do we
scene.
think this background is green screened? It looked a little fake.
It did. So there are a bunch of memes on the internet in Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. There's a Jedi who's an adult but looks exactly like this person. So they're claiming it tongue-in-cheek that this baby grows up to be a Jedi Knight who gets killed by Count Dooku.
So I would love some more movies to come out like that where there's like some crossover with universes.
How many takes of that did you think they did? Do you think it was like one and Will Smith's like, we're good?
I heard
they're
the
like, let's
alien-
shoot again. He's like, we got this shot.
That's good. I heard the alien baby was difficult to work with. One vomit. That's lunch. Ooh, the hot sheets. I forgot about this shit. It's the supermarket tabloids, right?
Yeah. I would love for this to like crossover. Will Smith gets fucked up with some alien shit and then he turns into Hitch somehow.
That'd be cool.
Or Hancock. Hancock would make more sense.
Ronnie Cycli, our legal counsel, has a philosophy that any actor has only played one character and all of their characters are the same.
Essentially the same person.
Yeah. The Leonardo DiCaprio argument is probably the most solid you
I'll
can
have to
make.
talk to him about that.
Yeah, at length. Let's just bring you two on for an episode and that's all you discuss.
Listen here.
Is this Egger's house?
I believe so. Yeah. There she is.
Can I help you, gentlemen? Clearly hoping for a threesome.
So clearly, as the red hue earlier that we discussed, she's on her period, so you can understand why
Right.
her anger may be
It was
coming
foreshadowing.
from.
Her
Yeah.
horniness / moodiness / being way into black guys.
Can we make that an Arnold Palmer do half lemonade, half sweet tea, please? That'd be great.
Yeah, and also half vodka. That's 3 halves.
Yeah.
Didn't believe one thing I said. Sort of poke fun of me. Why would someone make fun of you?
Will Smith's face.
Dude, that would be a fun acting bit. Like, alright, drink this and act like it's the shittiest tasting thing you've ever drank in your life.
That's where you need to pour the vodka in. It'll kill the bacteria.
There you go. Kills germs. An Egger suit.
Like a skin suit. Good looking dude.
Hell
got
yeah.
got the half overalls on.
If you got it, flaunt it. Plaid for days.
Yeah, he's got that buck mounted up there. I don't know if that's a mountable buck. I mean, it's a good rack, but it's nothing to write home tomorrow.
That's all he's
about.
got, dude. Come on.
Okay, that's fine.
Sugar water. What? Do we ever find out why they need that?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, and I don't think you do. And you're dead.
The Halloween costume I got, I think, came with that.
The little flashy thing?
The problem as a kid is you think you can just do whatever the fuck you want and it'll actually work. Like, I murdered someone. I
Did you
tried to do it to the
steal your
cops.
brother's candy and then flashy thinged him?
Yeah. But actually, I could just
It's
overpower
like a
him,
laser
so-
pointer.
What?
It's like a laser pointer.
Yeah. Now here you'll see Q3 profits dipped 3%.
That looks like a silver dildo.
It is, I believe.
Not gonna lie.
Or maybe like one of those like really fancy cigar holders. I
Ah,
love this. You kicked him out, and I'd go to Twitter right now and tweet that shit.
you think she knows what Bloomingdale's is?
This is great. Because, damn. They have a good board game collection behind her.
Kind of like to see what they have back there. Maybe some categories,
Ooh, that'd
Monopoly.
be fun. Guarantee they have Clue. They're a Clue family.
You just flipped him off.
Subtle.
It's an accident.
That
Oh,
dirt
great.
is green. You know what that
Fuck.
means.
Damn it. See, the great thing about Will Smith is he is the audience. No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't fucking know that, Kay.
You just collected some dirt. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know.
I've seen weird people collecting dirt out and about town. Typically, just walk the other way. Unlimited strength, huh? Give me a urine sample.
Could team up with the Hulk.
I think it was supposed to say terrorizing Manhattan, but our subtitle said tear-assing, which is a totally different mission it would be on.
Or is it the same?
Oh my god.
Tear ass.
That's the movie I want to see.
Ah, that hurts just thinking about.
What would the porno for this be called?
For Men in Black?
Men in Blacks?
Blacks and Men.
There was
Blacks
definitely
and,
a porn parody of this. Had to be.
100%.
Men
Had to
in
be.
Blacks.
Men in Blacks, right?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of dudes in other black men.
Oh.
This cat, bro, fucking freeloader. Not
Just
paying
getting a
rent.
free ride.
Not
into
paying
the,
rent
into
at
the
all.
freezer.
Definitely got to go to Google Incognito for that one.
If it's your phone, it's whatever. You only live once.
I'm pretty sure the government is monitoring my Wi-Fi, so you might want to be careful.
Our FBI agent has heard way worse stuff. You want to be phased.
He's got 2 spleens.
See, these jobs, like, how do you even get this job?
Like, is she really doing an autopsy, or is this for her own guilty pleasure right now?
Well, she has a blog, and this is going to be a great entry in it. This, whatever this, look how many coffee cups she has. Can we recycle some of those, please?
She's taping a podcast at this point.
And he didn't call me back. Why are you turning the lights on?
Well, you must not have much of a home life.
Yeah, touche. Ball's back in your court. Triple homicide? Who was the third person?
The
So you
guy
went
that
to
was
the diner.
sleeping under the table that was folded up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The busboy or whatever.
Spoiler: he was dead.
That's a fucking chin right there. That looks like, in Hey Arnold, his grandpa's chin. AKA a nutsack.
Hey, football head. Where's the incision on his neck?
Oh, come on.
Continuity error.
There's no continuity. Come on.
Eh.
She's like, yeah, just reach into this guy's fucking guts with me. Not a big cat guy, gotta be honest. I don't care if you are carrying a galaxy around your neck.
You feel that?
Odd time to hit on another person. Okay, so where was Fresh Prince at this time? Was it like fucking ruling primetime television? Was it about to? Was it done?
That's a great question. I feel like it was
Done.
It was over? in
on the
97?
last couple years. 97?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fisher's right. It went from 90 to 96.
Done.
So this is Will Smith like, all right, next step, I'm a fucking bankable Hollywood A-list actor. And this movie, let me look what this did.
This is after Bad Boys, right?
I believe so. Yeah, because he did Bad Boys while he was still on Fresh Prince.
He was bankable, and then he's gonna.
Yeah,
bank-
Bad Boys was 95. So Bad Boys was like the litmus test. They're like, all right, bro, we'll give you Bad Boys. If people fucking go see it, then
And
maybe.
Martin was probably like, I'm gonna make it.
God damn it. 3 Big Mama houses later, here's where we are.
Martin was like, hey, Will, I got this movies where I play
No.
play a secret agent, and he's like, hey, you should do it. Will Smith's like, I'm good.
Was she going to say something sexual there or nerdy and scientific?
You're about to get it on.
She was gonna suggest a threesome with the corpse.
Well, either shit or get off the pot, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to find out how much money this movie made.
$7.
Men in Black.
Sorry, €7.
I think Men in Black was like the highest grossing
Yeah, so
action comedy.
in 97, with a $90 million budget, it made $589 million. Holy shit.
Is that good? Is that bad?
Damn, that's like I knew this movie was popular, but now I know why we got 2 not good sequels. We've all been here,
You
right?
got this guy staples in his ear that he rubs.
I hope that Skip Bayless is controlled by one of these, because an actual human with his takes wouldn't make any fucking sense.
It's the only plausible explanation.
So I guess this is, Nate, maybe because you know how these human fake corpses are constructed. When the bug Egger stabbed him through the neck, why is the alien now losing breath because of it? Is this like a life support system for him, and because this is shutting down, so is he?
Well, you can't see. It's off screen and it's in his neck. His nutsack hangs down below that, and that's where his life force is really stored.
In the
And
balls.
it severed him.
We got
Oh,
him
okay.
right through the balls.
So,
Right through the
Right
balls.
through
You
the
know.
balls. I mean, that'll drop anyway.
His balls are 2 times the size of his head. You can't see it. It's off screen.
Whose aren't?
Yeah.
You know?
It's a good problem to have.
Absolutely. So much you can benefit from with balls twice the size of your head. What if Will Smith in the movie just goes, fuck this, it's too weird, I'm out?
Done.
He just zaps himself.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I'm done. Just take me
Jay, give me that flashy thing.
back. Take me back to the hood. So the Archelians is them, right?
Yeah. Now she's starting to figure it out, and he's like, "Oh shit, we can't have this." Sunglasses.
There's so many guys out there, though, that wear sunglasses at night, and they don't have this very viable excuse as to why they're doing it. So if you're out there and you're listening to this and you're like, what's wrong with that? That probably means you're one of
that
the
guy.
you're one of the
You're that
perpetrators.
guy, yeah.
So stop, please.
So he flashy thinger, and then he did it again. I don't think he made any adjustments on it.
I don't think so either.
No.
He's getting lazy. Like the story that he told the state troopers, and he even fucking took Will Smith out for dinner. Actually, you know the fucked up thing would be is if he used Will Smith's credit card to pay for that dinner. Which he probably...
True.
yeah.
He did say thank you for the tacos, right?
That son of a bitch. He used the NYPD.
So that's corruption now. Kay is using the flashy thing to get free
They need to
meals.
probably pay with like a paper check, I would guess.
And they have to like do the
Yeah, yeah,
where they like fucking
Yeah.
run the copy machine over it.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad they hired Jay because I'm not seeing a lot of diversity in the Men in Black.
No.
Like he's like their what's the NFL's rule? We have to interview like one minority candidate.
Rooney Rule. He's the
Yeah,
Rooney Rule.
he's the Rooney Rule for the Men in Black. Again, this is me when my mom buys me a medium and I ask for a large shirt. I act like this.
Don't just pour it out like that. That's wasteful.
Nate, I'm with you though. There has to be some prosthetics on D'Onofrio here. There's no way he could.
You can't just by yourself make your face look
Like a director can't just say, "Hey, can you make your jaw protrude out from your face?"
Sure.
I'd be like, "No, I can't."
No.
Well, we're gonna have to bring someone else in. What?
Can we bring in a snake who can unhinge his jaw?
A sloppy little snake. I do love this scene where he creeps on his ex-wife.
I'm gonna do a little searching.
She better not be fucking the pool boy, because I'm still paying him.
It's like Men in Black had Facebook before anyone else had Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Well, then he gets on his MySpace, and it's like, I need to change this Phantom Planet song.
Only
Then he takes his wife out of his top 10 on his MySpace.
Oh, passive-aggressive or straight-up aggressive?
Uh-oh.
changes his song in his background.
Hate is a strong word, but I really like. And wants his wife to come see it. What the fuck is this about me? What?
What? Why would
Get
you
over
say
yourself. Everything's not about you. Your caption says "fuck you, Judith."
that? You've not known about me for 10 years. How do you know about me?
Could be anyone.
Oh, the memories.
This is like the Zed version of Gruden's quarterback camp. This right here is Orion's belt. Spiders EY banana. What?
So Jay's got some coffee there. It's got a swizzle stick in there. What do we think is going on in the coffee there?
I'm guessing it's a peppermint sugar-free creamer.
Peppermint sugar. Okay, got
The
it.
Waistline's
He's
not
got to
gonna
stay
watch-
fit.
Waistline's not going to watch itself.
He's mixing something up in there. He's got the straw, so it's not black.
K here is like, he's an anhedonic. He's like,
This is Google Earth.
this is Google
This
Earth.
is
like
pre-Google Earth.
before Google Earth. He almost like wants her to be fucking the pool boy so he can get mad.
He's just trying to see it on her blouse.
Absolutely.
Someone's watching me.
He's like, give me. This is like when the fucking pylon cam doesn't give you the angle. It's like, I need. Do we have like rooftop cam, chimney cam?
The call on the field stands.
Call on the field
and the
stands.
call-
You still have a boner.
Yeah, I was gonna say the call on the field was, I'm hard as a fucking rock. It's not confirmed. It just stands.
Hey, Kay, stand up from your desk. I dare you. Bet
Hey
you
is
can.
shook as fuck right now. You didn't want to reorganize those folders.
He's just trying to give time to let his boner go down.
Well, Smith's like, you want to lube up your mind before I fuck it real quick?
He just moved his pencils to the
Well,
other
we
side.
all were there in middle school when you got that random boner as a kid, and you're like, I don't want to stand up right now.
I love how you say that like it was one time. That was a weekly thing.
It was
Oh,
every
for sure.
odd period.
Oh, for sure.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
For sure.
We're like, why do I have a
8th
boner?
and 9th grade, I'm like, what is happening to me?
Moving from middle school to now 8th and 9th. That's...
Can you please turn in your paper? Yeah, in a minute.
Can I make it a paper airplane and fly it to you?
Guys, you know shit is fucked up if people are running to Canada. Oh no. Hey, all you flat earthers out there, well, how do you explain this?
Comment below.
Yeah, send it to us. The Archillian battle, a dead Archillian prince? God, we've all been there, right? Remember junior year?
So was the guy with the small alien inside his head the prince?
He was.
Okay.
And I guess they're assuming a human killed him.
Just a human skin. Edgar. Human skin.
God, as a kid, this part jacked me up. I don't think we've heard the line yet, but it's one of my favorite lines in, I'm just not afraid to say, any movie ever, where he goes, "We're not hosting an intergalactic kegger."
Oh, they already said that.
They did?
Yeah.
Damn
It was Zed who said it.
I
The
love
cricket.
The movie Cricket. This is like the My Dick equivalent, because just because it's small doesn't mean that it can't still do great things. Although that's not so much My Dick because it's also not effective. But there could also be things in life that are small and still good, you know?
We'll figure out a better analogy.
Yeah, we'll
later.
find something
Yeah,
else.
we'll
It's
find
not my
something.
penis, but... Hey, can I help you? Jesus.
It's not like the first one he wasn't trying to break. He just can't. He's still in that medium T-shirt.
He broke the second one, didn't even pick up the jewelry.
He doesn't know what to do.
Sir, I tend to think you're just being overly dramatic in here.
Like I'm still really interested. What is he doing with his face?
Well, I think he's... Yeah, dude, how do you even direct him? Vincent, it's not over the top enough. He's like, I want you to look like you're being tortured, but also cumming your pants at the same time.
And be constipated.
Yeah, and then also you need to take a shit, and you have for 3 or 4 hours.
I mean, you could just shoot him right then if you
Turns
want.
his back on
He
a
put it
guy.
back in.
What are we talking about, though? Like, what? Zap him. There has to be shirts like that you can buy. What's that website where you can... Let's not give them free publicity, but there's a website out there where you can buy, like, Mighty Ducks jerseys. You know what I'm talking about. You can get, like, a Henry Rowan. It's like movie t-shirts, but they're all unlicensed.
Oh, you're about to say Henry Rowan.
I was. Henry Rowan.
Yeah.
Check out our Rookie of the Year movie commentary. I love this scene.
Here we go.
Wait, what? I feel like there's a gap in this.
There might have been. I think we got the gist, though.
Story of my life. Damn. Noisy Cricket fucks, dude.
Totally fucks.
He's got a good point, though.
Now he's got a flashy thing like 20 people.
Yeah, but to be honest, Kay's been getting lazy. He could use the work and having to make up the backstory.
Yeah.
Right?
He needs to stay fresh.
Exactly.
Now they're just gonna do a mass swiping here.
Do you think they ever look at someone like that old lady and they're like, dude, we're not even going to flashy thing you because no one will fucking believe you.
We're just gonna kill you.
What's the point?
Yeah, we'll just come back here. We'll Noisy Cricket you in the fucking head. Do you ever think there's an area where they're like, yeah, they're in Liberty Heights in New York. Oh, no, just let them fucking destroy that. That's fine.
No, that's fine. We don't need
They'll
that.
actually probably up the property value if it blows up. Priorities. Has all the Marlboros. Did your Alexa just talk?
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, our Alexa just turned
Hey,
on from
Alexa.
something Jeff
shut
just
the
said.
fuck up.
Alexa, stop. That was weird.
Yeah, she's overstepping her bounds. We're watching Men in Black.
Yeah, so obviously this movie is about aliens taking over. Realistically, the robots are going to take over, so just get ready, guys.
Yeah, who sells a Raid on a street corner?
Well, the guy with the cockroaches definitely doesn't like it.
Nor should he. His story is so bad.
Yeah.
And then, like, shit fucking went down and whatnot.
This is like the first time you're conducting a meeting at work. You have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
Any questions? Well, you haven't said anything yet, so no.
Exactly. All right, good meeting, guys. We'll see you out
You
there.
say any questions because you're like, I'm actually kind of hoping you guys can lead this and I'll just be the one standing up.
Yeah.
That Zappum car is going to get a boot. I'm just telling you right now. You can't be over the curb like that.
Yeah, it's not a motorcycle. You can't be up there like that.
Oh, Derek, here's your boy.
Shaboy.
Yeah. This pug, I believe, is in 2 and 3 in the Men in Black series.
Oh, I
Could
was
be wrong.
totally wrong. It wasn't a little man.
How fun would this have been?
Yeah, I
to
love
film?
this scene, him shaking him around.
The dog owes my friend money. It's fine. I love how he still barks when he's being shook.
No,
I want to put the hood on the dog. That would be so cute.
that'd be fun. Now, is there any interaction with the guy who's in the booth with him?
I don't think so. The guy, I think, died in the middle of this scene.
the side to side
Derek.
shakes.
This is what Derek was doing, yeah. Orion's belt. Even after I saw this movie, I was like, I don't understand what that meant. And that was on me.
That was on your small
Yeah,
kid
I know
mind.
I would put the hood on the dog, it'd be cute as fuck. Oh, you won't. Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
Ew. Is that a cat or a dog? I can't even tell.
That was an oversized rat. But it gave Jay the idea of, oh, I saw a cat with a bell on his
Yeah.
neck.
Whose name was Orion.
That's an excessive collar for a cat.
Agreed. It's like, if you walk in the hood and you have your bling out, you are making yourself a target. This cat, let's say it were with the cast of the musical Cats. You're a target. You're subjecting yourself to this. What great visual effects these are. This looks like in The Matrix when he makes the chick, or the second Matrix, he makes the chick have an orgasm digitally. How much do employees love when they have a bell like this up front?
Yeah, right? Like, great. Yeah, I fucking hear you.
I'm glad our fucking manager sent this
Fucking
thing
hear
out.
you.
David Cross cameo. If you're a fan of Arrested Development, you'll recognize him.
What's a barber joke?
I just blew myself.
See, here's the thing. So David Cross is like probably 25 in this. Bald as fuck.
Yeah.
Did he ever have hair?
Yeah, that receding hairline's already working back.
Vincent D'Onofrio has like a tooth that is like 14 inches longer than any other tooth that he has.
Like, I still don't know how he's making his face look like that.
How cool is it to have an earring that like hangs down? What if you were to spray Vincent D'Onofrio? Would that kill him?
Probably. Could have ended this whole fucking shit.
Well, we
right
cut the
now.
movie short right now.
I love the generic name for the spray he had, Bug Off.
Yeah, that's when you can't afford the real brand, but like
Yeah.
Walmart has that. It's a good deal.
You know, you gotta go with the great value sometimes.
Back door. He's going in the back door, if you know what I'm saying.
Mud.
There's a recurring theme in this of people having like long shafted pistols. I don't know if they're compensating for something, but I would be.
So you're saying you would have a long shafted pistol?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so she's been flashing things so she doesn't remember them, right?
Correct.
Is she in Dogma? Let me look that up.
Sounds right.
I feel like she is. Will Smith pulls off a mustache pretty well, I gotta say. Not an easy thing to do.
I can pull off a mustache if I want to look like a pedophile.
Is that pulling it off, though? Or is that, like...
It depends on your goals.
Okay, I guess, yeah. This was 97? Yo, this chick has not acted much. Yeah, Dogma, 99. And then...
So, yeah, I love seeing this scene now, which you kind of got that Will Smith was going in another direction, but she's like pointing down, but now you understand that he's like, oh, she's pointing at her vagina.
Right, he's thinking like, okay, you want me to play DJ Diddles. But actually she's like, no, I have a cockroach inside of a human skin with a pistol up my... Woohoo!
Woohoo, hee-haw.
Vincent D'Onofrio looks like he threw some dip in.
Maybe that's how he got that face.
In his defense, she was coming on him the last time they were together.
Yeah. And he was just hoping to come on her later, so.
Come again?
Huh?
I won't.
I thought you said. Did
A
you?
lot of
Okay,
cum.
never mind.
A lot of cum references. So this is a weird question. Why does Vincent D'Onofrio need her? He has the cat.
That's a great question, and I think.
Just fucking get out of
Yeah.
here, bro. Or he even has the belt. You're good.
That cricket's not going to do anything. If anything, it's going to kill them both at the same time.
Yeah,
so.
we've seen that it's fair. Like, it has a large blast radius, similar to someone else. You know?
Huh?
Huh?
What was that?
So this scene, the lighting,
What
it exists.
Blast radius.
They lit the scene.
Well, no, I understand that, but you were talking about someone's large blast radius.
Oh, I don't think that there's even proof that that happened.
No, we could rewind it and find out.
Dude, how did cab drivers exist before GPS? Like, you had to fucking know the streets so well. That's disgusting, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, those are a little gross. Yeah, I've heard like some of the smartest people, because they knew like the streets in New York were like the taxi cab drivers.
Oh, I bet.
They were insane.
All right, so his goal now, if I remember this correctly, the flying saucer at the World's Fair is what he can use to get off the planet, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that's where he's going with Orion's belt.
He's trying to get there to get off the planet, yeah.
And the Archelians say, if you don't return it to us in X minutes, we're going to blow up your planet.
Yeah.
Got it.
He really needs to get a new gun. Is that Lin-Manuel? That looked exactly
Miranda?
like him.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, what about that cab made you think, oh, that's Vincent D'Onofrio with the chick? Oh my god, I totally forgot they haven't done that, like, warp scene. It's coming up, right?
Buckle up.
What does he call it?
Buckle up, partner.
Do you remember the cartoon of this on WB?
No.
Derek, maybe you can help. The cartoon of this, was it these two agents?
I believe there was I don't know. I really don't know. I think there was a black guy and a white guy, but I don't know.
Oh, see, I don't notice color. I don't even know what
Yeah,
color these
so-
two guys are. I just see two people.
I'm sorry that you have to look into that.
That's interesting and sad, but also...
That's fair. That's fair.
Is this a simulation? Or they're like, we'll fuck up Antarctica first?
Yeah, they want to fuck those penguins up.
All those penguins trying to slide on their tummies, dead.
Oh god, now we have the alarm going off. You know that's never good.
You know, if it were... LOL. What if they put that at the end? It's not an LOL situation.
Aliens knew about LOL before we did.
There was a guy behind them with a mobile phone. It was like one of the big fucking like walkie-talkie
Like a
looking
bag
ones.
phone.
Yeah.
I remember the bag phones back in the day. Couldn't leave your car.
No. You remember like the old chargers? I remember the first time I saw someone take out their lighter and put a charger in that port.
Yeah.
My mind was blown.
Yeah, that was the bag phone. It was a mobile phone. It couldn't leave your car because it had to stay plugged into the cigarette lighter.
That's awesome. World's Fair. God, I got really drunk at that World's Fair that year.
1930.
Honestly couldn't even. That's how drunk
That's how
I was.
drunk he was.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was in the 19th century or 20th century. I know that.
Sometime around that point.
Nailed
Give or
it.
take 100 fucking years.
Nailed it.
So we're trying to get to Queens now, and we're going to get introduced to the warp speed here in Kay's Ford Lincoln here in the Lincoln Tunnel.
I feel like there should be more traffic than there already is.
Yeah, there's never any time where you're going through New York and there's not this much traffic. I love the scene right here where he's on the roof of the car and then it looks almost like he's dancing around on the roof of it.
We get a little Elvis here.
And his car has an 8-track tape still in it. In 97, when we definitely have CDs, he's going back 2 generations of music audio. He's skipping the cassette player and going straight to the 8-track.
Those were simpler times.
It was simpler times.
You could have had a laser disc. Could have been even more ridiculous.
There was the laser disc, yeah, before the CDs that really didn't catch on.
You just went home.
Elvis could definitely be an alien living somewhere. Now tolls are a thing of the past. You just kind of drive through, and they'll charge you and send it
Sometimes
to you
you pay
later.
it, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, you know, it's iffy. You don't really throw the coins in the basket like you used to.
Who carries money anymore?
No, I never have any
Honestly.
cash on me.
Honestly.
No. Can I run through and then swipe my card real quick? I'll do that. That's
Yeah.
fine. But no, I'm not going to carry any cash or any coins on me at any time.
Unless they're Dave and Buster's coins, then I would recommend being liquid.
You know, I'll get a little pop shot going on.
Is he in business class here? Because I would hope that he at least gets like one free drink. This could be a long trip.
1 free drink, 2 peanuts, and you're set.
You can trade out 1 peanut for the little small snack mix.
Okay, that's
It
not
has the little
bad.
sesame stick.
Maybe like a little biscotti.
Yeah, the like with the coffee. It's
Yeah.
really good. Air traffic control here. Has there ever been a movie where this is an honest question, where there's a countdown and it doesn't go down to like the last 5 seconds, where they stop it with like a minute?
Yeah. It's like they finish early. It's like when you have like a term paper, you have a month to do it.
Oh, it's due. You turn in the first week.
You never get that done early. You're
No,
like,
that's
oh.
true. I love the people. I'm one of these people, so of course I love them. They're like, I do my best work, you know, under pressure.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Why would I get this done early?
Oh, this is the fucking Mets excuse, huh? Why we choked in the playoffs? Spaceship? That's a can of corn, bro. Honestly, only the Mets.
Only the Mets. They couldn't do that to the Yankees.
Fuck no. It'd be even for this movie, they're like, well, that would be too
You're the
unrealistic.
Mets, so you're like, yeah, let's let them shoot a scene where we're idiots in it. Like, good idea.
Men in Black's probably like, are we wrong?
They're like, all right, we'll trade you for a player to be named later.
Dude, this was the fucking trailer scene, I remember. Like,
Yeah.
this scene right here, the
Yeah.
crash in the ground.
He's all nervous. Like,
This is
are
what
we gonna
sells
move?
you on it, yeah. God, that's fucking cool. That holds up, that CGI.
Yeah.
And Tommy Lee Jones, has his character ever been fucking frazzled in any movie ever?
Definitely
No.
not.
He'd have like all 12 Playmates of the Month lined up in front of him and would be able like, and? Alright, dude, it's not next level. And then Lady Gaga walks down, right? I'm guessing. I want your love and I want your revenge. If you sing it as he walks down, it's kind of funny. You and me, we had a bad romance. Egger, egger, egger. Milk sucker. So what does that mean? They suck tits?
Is that a correct translation?
Is that derogatory? Okay.
Busted ass vehicle.
I love when Egger starts to become like a little bit of a smartass. Oh yeah, he like rips off his skin.
He doesn't need his skin anymore.
No, we've been there, done that. Dude, this makeup stuff, this is not bad for 97.
No.
Of course they have to cut away when they have to cut away, and that's fine.
But now you're going to see the giant cockroach that he is.
Dude, how uncomfortable was this guy?
Yeah, I mean, look at the size. It had to fit into Edgar's skin.
Edgar.
Edgar.
If I hear a D,
Edgar.
redo it. Yeah. Oh, I do kind of like this. It's a good strategy by Kay. Mm-hmm.
He's like the hostage negotiator.
We'll start with bad cop. What if, though, he chewed you?
Yeah, what if he just bit his head off?
Right.
I mean, you're basically
He's got that insider knowledge. He knows they just swallow things whole.
you're betting on that. I mean, I had an ex-girlfriend one time who used to do that. It was great.
Yep.
Swallow you whole?
That's healthy. Wait, what?
One more time?
There's a lot of ways we could go with this. And if she's listening, there's no way she'll know
I
it's
used to
about
get my
her.
gun back, so yeah.
That's a metaphor.
Whoa.
I would say that sounds like an unhealthy relationship, but I'll be honest, I don't get the analogy at all.
That's why she's an ex-girlfriend. So
Motherfucker. Okay. Is he a southpaw? Damn. Left hook.
it's also the plot to the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
He throws a pretty
It is.
sick 12 to 6 curve.
Batteries. Yeah, he does. Tight break on it.
It's a real knee buckler.
How is this cockroach gonna... I feel like it does not have the fine motor skills to pilot a spaceship.
He's got to use all his arms.
I was gonna say, that would knock me the fuck out if you threw me 100 yards into a dumpster. This reminds me of in that 70s show when Kelso always falls off the water tower. Because that's kind of what it looks like this dude's climbing up.
He still wants some more. Come on back,
He's not
cockroach.
done. What does he see? Oh, I forgot about this. Good strategy. You.
This is the part that always freaked me out. All those cockroaches coming out.
This guy gets shook easily.
He don't like that.
Will Smith plays this so well. That's offensive.
What do you mean you all look alike?
What do you mean, you all? I'm with you, Nate. The flow that he has on his hair. Damn, bro. Good work.
He's got a hardcore wave going on. I didn't notice it like
Course
back
I
in the
know.
day.
Yeah, that doesn't just happen. You
Work on it.
gotta put the time in. Hey, you get out what you put in. I've said that time and again. What do we think about him as the genie in Aladdin?
So is he going to be blue?
I've heard he is going to be blue, yes.
Okay.
If you're at home, I apologize if Aladdin's already come out. We record these quite a bit in advance. So even though Men in Black International is about to drop, I'm not sure if Aladdin has.
I'm all for him being the genie. I think it's going to be great.
I think, yeah, massive potential, high upside. What does that taste like? Not good.
I'm going to guess it tastes similar to puke.
Eh.
If you throw up,
Eh.
that taste you get in your mouth, I'm going to guess that's what that tastes like.
You know, when I don't know what Tommy Lee Jones would be like on set. I feel like probably an asshole. But he's one of those guys, when you say action and the lights are rolling, I want him on my side.
Oh, yeah.
Probably getting rid of those suits. I don't think dry cleaning is going to work for that one.
Yeah, the Asian lady they bring him to will be like, you not bring these in.
Heavy on the starch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It starts
no.
they'll be bulletproof. You'll starch
Yeah.
them so much. Fuck. You can stab him and break the
It's
knife.
not coming out.
Are we supposed to be attracted to her? Because I am moderately. I just don't know if I'm... Is she like definitively a lesbian?
If you say we're not supposed to, my boner will beg to differ.
Yeah. We could have a conversation with my balls. She does. Okay, is she in the sequel? These are all questions I know I could
Yes.
look up, but
I don't think so.
because this ends with her as Jay's partner, I believe.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
It's also weird because I find it hard to believe. Yeah, no, she's not in the sequel. Damn.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. What does IMDb know? Rosario Dawson is, though, so you win some, you lose some. I feel like all three of the movies are centered around Kay trying to retire.
So how long has Jay been on the job?
Great question.
And now he's expected to take over full
Yeah.
time?
If this were a Denny's, the place would implode. Also, every Denny's just implodes anyway, so...
Yeah.
Basically worked there for like 48 hours.
And now they're saying, hey, run this shit. No.
You know, here's the
I bet the Men in Black, though, say to Kay, like, you don't pick your replacement. That's not how
here's
this...
the mind zappy thingy. And
Like, Zed has not agreed to him retiring at this point.
He hasn't even talked to Zed about it. Zed probably had a few guys he interviewed like 6 months ago. He was like, hey man, if we have a job open up, I will call you.
And now he's going to call him back. He's not going to have any notice, and they're going to already have other jobs.
They'll have all the upper hand in any salary negotiation. I kind of wish they would have explained just a little bit like how the tabloids get this information. But I'll tell you this, as a kid, this is a horrible idea because every time we would go to like the grocery store
for sure.
with my mom, I'd be like, yo mom, let's buy the tabloid. She's
sure.
like, no.
They're
what
talking
the
about aliens on there.
Yeah, put that shit back. Mom, have you... It's like you haven't seen Men in Black. Because you sound like an idiot. That's sort of an homage, future homage, which isn't a thing, to the Wild Wild West.
He's got some updated glasses.
Of course, Rodden's from another planet. Is Ben Wallace from the most violent planet? And the one that can't shoot free throws?
The most technical planet.
What would it be now? It'd be like Marshawn Lynch or something. Be like,
Oh, Marshawn Lynch would definitely be
like,
from another
yeah,
planet.
Oh,
that's-
for sure.
That's a given.
Tim Tebow would be from another fucking planet.
Yeah.
He's not from ours. I'll tell you that much. Oh, this is kind of like a little twist ending. I did sort of like this. Makes you rethink, our place in the universe.
Keep on zooming out.
Further.
Uh-huh.
And
We're just a marble.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Damn, that's deep.
it is. It makes you think a little bit.
Holy shit.
well,
All right, well, that was the original Men in Black. Final thoughts. Nate, we'll go with you first.
Yeah, it was really great going back to watch a classic that I hadn't seen in a while. It makes you really think, and especially that ending scene makes you really get into some thoughts about how small you are in the world.
I know how small I am in the world. And also, my body is small. Where does this rank as far as Will Smith movies for you? Is this like a top 3? Is it top 5? Is it
Yeah, this would
overrated?
probably be a top 3. No, it's a great Will Smith movie. I mean, some of the other one. I mean, Pursuit of Happiness is always a great one from him, and I Am Legend.
I love Enemy of the State.
But I would rank it up.
Ollie, pretty
Oh, Ali! Wow.
I would rank it
How
in
could we
the
forget?
top 3 as far as a action comedy.
This was as a kid because I don't think I got to watch Fresh Prince of Bel Air that much. This was like when I was like, "Holy shit, I love Will Smith."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Derek, how about you? Thoughts on the movie Will Smith?
Ooh, not bad. Taking it back to '97.
Hell of a year.
We talked about it a lot. Pretty good special effects for 1997.
I agree.
The movie ages quite well, I think.
Yeah, as a kid, you just assume like, oh, they actually just crashed somehow like a spaceship into the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you realize like, no, I don't think that's.
Some interesting style choices back in the day, but hey, we've all been there. But yeah, Not too bad.
It's called Fashion Honey.
That's true.
Read
Look
a
it
book.
up. Jesus Christ. I'll say this. After seeing the aliens smoking and drinking the coffee, I want to get addicted to cigarettes. It looks
I'm in.
super glamorous in this film.
I
Looks
think
fun.
10-year-old me was like, "Oh, that looks good." That
I need
looks
something
good.
to do in my spare time.
Yeah, I just want to carry around cartons of cigarettes all the time and have a caffeine dependency.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for checking us out. We will see you at the theater for Men in Black International if we do a review, which maybe we will. We do love Chris Hemsworth. Check that out as well. For Nate Thurmond and Derek Fisher, I'm the mayor, Jeff Hornacek. Be sure to check us out on our website, broforcesquad.com. Subscribe to us on iTunes, YouTube, and Spotify. Bro Force Squad, 3 words. Follow us on Twitter at Broforce Squad and comment below any movie you want us to do next, anything that we fucked up in this. You could probably write War and Peace with all the mistakes we made, but that's part of the, I think, charm of the Broforce Squad.
Absolutely.
Not always accurate. In fact, we're really accurate.
No.
So
But we are charming.
until next time, we will see you later. And if you don't remember any of this, you were probably flashy thinged.
Flashy thinged.
That's the technical name for it, I believe.
Is that the scientific term?
When I come in and my doctor shows me the bill and my copay is like $8,000, he just does it automatically.
Flashy.